Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we have a post office video. So as you guys know, I've made several post office videos, including things that I wasn't supposed to be doing. We know what happened with that, so we're not gonna get into it. But moving forward, I can make videos with me just talking about the post office. In this video, I'm gonna be telling you guys 5 reasons why you might quit the post office very soon after you start. Do you really want to work for the post office? Just ask yourself that question before you even apply, because so I've been back working at the post office for about 2 years now. My first run was a few years ago. It was 2 years and I left, and now it's been 2 years and I'm still here. But do you want to know how many people I've seen come and go in that 2 years? It's an astronomical amount of people. And this video, I'm going to be explaining a few reasons why people might quit the job. Now, this is just 5 reasons. There might be a million other reasons why people quit this job. This is from my viewpoint only, from my experiences as a mail carrier. Other jobs like working in the plant, working as a clerk inside, you might still deal with some of the same things, but I'm just giving you my point of view from a carrier standpoint. I am a rural carrier associate, and yeah, let's get into this video. These aren't in any particular order. The first one I have is the hours. So when you apply, most jobs say the hours vary. So that could mean you could work 1 day a week, or it could mean you could work 7 days a week. Who knows? You never know what you're gonna get. It really depends on the station you go to, the need, all of that. But I will say that most adults need full-time work. And if they're not getting that, it's a little hard for them to continue working a job where they might be working 1 or 2 days a week. That's not gonna cut it for most people. That's one reason why they quit, just getting too little hours. And in the same token, you might quit because you're getting too many. You're working 7 days a week, you have a family, you have kids to go home to in the evening time, you need to go pick them up from school. Another thing that's tied in with that is that you don't really have a set time of getting off work. Like every day I go into work and my route is 8.40. So I should finish my job in 8.40. But if it takes me longer, it just takes me longer. So I never know what time I'm gonna get off work. Some days I might get off at 2 o'clock. Some days I might get off at 5 o'clock. Who knows? You're never gonna know the amount of hours that you're gonna get. So that's the #1 reason that I have that y'all are gonna quit. So just know before y'all apply, you might be getting enough hours, you might not. Just think about that before you quit your full-time job. Okay, so the next reason #2 that you might quit this job is the workload. So for some reason, a lot of mail carriers come in the post office and they think their mail is just already gonna be together. For some reason, I don't know who told them that, but when they see all the things that we have to do in the morning time to get our mail in order and ready to go out on the street, they're like in shock. I've seen so many people that come in with this scared look on their face. They're just like, if they look scared, they're not gonna last. I swear me and my coworkers we'll size them up. They're like, what you got? They staying or they going? So many of them. I was like, oh, he look okay. He look like he's a little enthusiastic. Next thing you know, he gone. My other coworker, he's like, that one ain't gonna last. I can already tell. He talking about he got school and this and that on the side. 2 days later, he quit. So the workload, it can seem like a lot to someone coming in who has never delivered mail before. You look at all the mail you have. You might have 10 trays of DPS, which is letters that are in order. And then you might have 3 or 4 trays of FSS, which are magazines that are in order. Then you might have a couple of tubs of loose mail, magazines, letters, mixed, everything. And you might just be like, well, I gotta put all that in order. These are the words of someone who started at my post office a couple months ago, and she had a whole crate full of packages, the metal box crates. If I can find a picture, I'll put it up. And she was like, I gotta do all that? It was all for her route. She was like, I gotta do all that? I'm like, yeah, girl, that's the part of this job. That's what you signed up for. That's thing #2 is the workload. Just be prepared. It's a lot. It can be a lot, but just stay calm. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna get through it. We all do it every day, so it's doable. Just gotta calm your mind. Okay, let's move on to the next reason. So the next reason I have is stress. Now, you might see your carrier out here walking leisurely, talking on the phone, this and that. But there's a lot of stress that comes along with this job. Me personally, since I've been doing this for a while and I did it before, I don't have that stress because I just don't worry about the little things that's going on. But your average person might feel stressed when it comes to management and supervision cracking down on you when you're going too slow or you're not picking it up as fast as they want you to pick it up. I've seen several people who have told me personally that they feel stressed about the supervisors just getting on them and them feeling like they're not picking it up as fast as they should or as supervision might want them to pick it up. It might just take you some time to get good at it. We all had to start somewhere. That's one thing that can kind of make you stress. Also, whenever you like look at your mail, that can kind of stress you out. Your heart rate can kind of go up a little bit. You're like, oh my God, I got all this. I got to get it together. I got to move fast. And sometimes I just look at the mail and I'm just like, here we go today. I try not to let it stress me out because it just is what it is. These customers want their mail, they want their packages, and I'm the one to give it to them. So I gotta just stay calm and do what I can. So that's the number 3 reason why you might quit. Okay, so the next reason that I have for you guys is weekends. So all the jobs that I know coming into the post office, you're gonna have to work at least one weekend day. And most of the time you're probably gonna have to work both because you're coming in as a fill-in person. So that means most of the regulars are taking off the weekends. And we deliver Amazon and other packages on Sundays, so you're definitely gonna have to work Sunday. Also, holidays. We work holidays, you guys. People see us out on holidays and they're looking at us crazy because they're like, why are y'all out here? Like, y'all don't get days off? And it's like, we do get some holidays off, like, okay, Christmas, you know, Thanksgiving, the big holidays, yeah, we do get off. But those other little ones like Columbus Day, Memorial Day, stuff like that, we work. So just be prepared to be working weekends, not have your weekends, not be at the barbecue, not be at the quinceañera. You're gonna be at work, okay? And when you get off, you might be able to attend some functions if you ain't too tired. That's another thing that we're not going to get into in this video. So if you don't mind working weekends, then cool. If you do, this ain't the job for you. Just go to the next job because this ain't it. So yeah, that's another reason why you might quit. And the last and final reason that we have today is drumroll, time off. I get this question all the time. People are like, oh, I've got this vacation planned. Should I take this job? Are they gonna let me go on this vacation? Let me just tell you a little quick story. I started a couple years ago at the post office. I had a vacation planned. At the interview process, they told us if it's within 3 months, you're good. Just tell them up front. So I'm like, cool, it was within 3 months of me starting the job. I get to my job and they're like, what? You can't take off? Not a whole week, not the weekends you think you're gonna be gone. So I had to do so much. I had to go to the postmaster. That didn't work. Had to go to above the postmaster. I called HR and then finally they were like, you can't really do nothing. She's going on vacation. So I even had to show proof to my manager at the time when it was booked and all of this. And it was booked way a long time before I even started the post office. But when it came down to it, I still took my vacation. Now, when it comes to you starting your job and then you starting to plan vacations, it's really up to the station. Whenever I plan something, sometimes I just book my stuff and then I go to my supervisor. I'm like, I'm gonna be off regardless if you let me off or not. So it's just gonna have to be me calling out or you just let me off. And that's what it came down to. But I would talk to your supervisor or managers or whatever in advance before you book it and try to get the days that you want off first and then book it. Don't be like me because I'm a rebel. Just don't be like me, okay? Because it will get you in trouble, most likely. But that is the last and final reason. Time off, it can be up in the air. It depends on seniority at your station. They're gonna obviously give it to the senior people first. So if they're taking off around that time, then you are probably gonna get the short end of the stick. So that is the last and final reason why you guys might quit the job. If you guys have any other reasons, leave them down below because I know there's plenty of them that people are probably thinking is way more worse than the ones that I came up with. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any other suggestions or things that you want to know that I make a video about regarding the post office, let me know down below in the comments. Follow me on Instagram, of course, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.